That was Bissakady featuring Sarkodie there with Pocket from our Afrobeats Top 10. You are tuned into the ABN Breakfast Show on ABN Radio, London's Afropolitan radio station. I'm Afua Dom, and I'm joined by some gorgeous women in the studio this morning. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, that was like a Dawn chorus. It was beautiful. I enjoyed it. So I have Zena, Anya, and Tola in the studio with me. Hi, ladies. So Zena Arinze and Anya Kamara, you won awards at Women for Africa last year, didn't you? And that's what we're here to talk about, because the Women for Africa Awards takes place 19th of May, 17 days to go? 17.
Yes.
Good maths.
Yeah.
I've been counting. Gosh, it's come around so quickly, hasn't it, Tola?
Yes, it has.
It really has. And Tola, of course, you are founder, organizer, CEO, head woman in charge of Women for Africa Awards. Tell me about the awards and why it started.
Well, the awards started because I, like my fellow woman here, and I used to do hair.
Yeah.
So I was self-employed hairdresser. I used to work from home.
We need to speak, yeah.
You know, and then just doing women's hair. You know how women are in the seat. They just talk and share. And
You're going on holiday this year? Yeah.
I used to hear such amazing stories, and I used to think, oh my God, wow. You know, people need to hear this. I mean, some were really good, some were a bit sad, but, you know, emotional. But at the same time, I just felt people need to hear this. People need to know what these women are doing. And I just felt that it was time to create a platform for ordinary women that need to be celebrated. People need to hear their story, know how hardworking, and know how they started their journey into what they're doing as well.
Yeah.
And so I'm passionate about women, and my husband's passionate about Africa, and it just came together.
Yeah. So it started 7 years ago?
Well, this will be year 8. So we started the planning in 2011, and then we did the first one 2012.
Yeah. And it's huge, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but you've had some amazing, amazing women grace the stage, win awards. Tell me about some of the women that have stuck out for you.
I believe last year there was one that she shared her story when she collected her awards, and she was kind of like saying that she wasn't meant to be there that day, that the hospital told her husband to switch off her machine. And her husband was like, nope, there's still something in there. There's still something in there. And, you know, she was standing on the platform winning. You know, she's gone on to do so much, and she won Author of the Year, you know, Placida Achiru. Yes. And, you know, so when you hear some of the stories, you just think, you know, it's wow. They are wow stories. I mean, there's so many of them. I can go on, but I mean, that one stood out last year. That was the one I got to hear last year, because I'm kind of up and down at the
running
events.
around backstage. Yeah,
but Anaya has a good story as well.
Anaya, you won an award last year. Tell me what you won.
I won a Hairdresser of the Year.
Nice. We also need to speak. Lovely.
And, you know, it's such an amazing impact in my life, because I came from an IT background. But about 12 years ago, I went back home, Freetown, Sierra Leone, for my introduction for my wedding. Unfortunately, we had an accident, and my dad died in the car. So I had injuries. So after that, I began to go through memory loss and then depression. And I came off work. I had broken leg.
Oh, dear.
I went through so much. So for 2 years, I couldn't work. So I was immobilized. And during that stage, I started doing hair, because apart from IT, the only thing I know how to do well is doing hair, I mean braids. And that's how it germinates. And I started getting calls every day from everyone. So
can you do me?
Oh, sure. You know? And then I just took it further. So I went to college, and I studied more about Caucasian hair types and white hair, and then Afro hair. And then from there, I just continued to maximize the potential that it has. And the rest is history now.
Wow.
So right now what I'm doing, I just, like what Tola was saying, I go to people's houses and I do the hair, and I listen to stories as well. Then I began to meet other hairdressers that are going through struggles, you know, not making enough income, and some don't have that much of confidence. So I said, well, you know what, let me just try and create my platform to give other mobile hairdressers and barbers and makeup artists a chance to showcase their skills. And so it's alive and it's working now. So the plan is just to grow that more further so that I will take it to national level.
That's amazing. That's an amazing story. And I guess we're going to be hearing those stories all night, right? So tissues at the ready. Absolutely. Zena, you also won an award last year. Let me shift around so I can see you. Yeah, tell me about that.
It's been absolutely amazing. I won Inspirational Woman of the Year, and that really, I was absolutely gobsmacked. I was happy enough to be nominated, you know, but it's been a huge, you know, platform. It's been amazing. I work with divorced women. I'm a divorce recovery coach, and I work with people that have been abused as well. And so for me, it was like, okay, I've gone through this. I'm divorced. I've been abused, but I'm still standing, and I've gone on to do amazing things. And it's just to be a voice for other women who, just like Amara said, you know, there are lots of, or Anaya said, sorry, there are lots of women that don't have confidence. They go through lots of, you know, traumatic experiences, and they think that that's the end of their life and they can't do anything. And I thought, this is amazing. I can tell people that, you know what, whatever you've gone through, you can still go on to do amazing things. So it's Women for Africa for me is just about having ordinary women, people just like me, who are doing extraordinary things, and people that are doing extraordinary things that no one even knows about.
Absolutely.
So I think it's amazing, and you know, it's been a huge year for me.
And that's what's really important, is celebrating the unsung women, isn't it? And the women that do things under the radar, who aren't necessarily on TV or radio or whatever every day, that are just doing these things at grassroots level and really appreciating helping other women, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely. So the award ceremony takes place on the 19th of May this year.
Yes.
Same day as the royal wedding, but who cares about it? They really should have changed their date, shouldn't they?
Yes, they should.
They really should have.
Yes.
And let's not get into the FA Cup final either. We don't have time for that one either. Right, we're going to come back right after this quick break, and we're going to hear all about what we can expect from the night. Thank you, ladies.
The new ABN Breakfast Show with Afua Adom and Abby Bonsu. The Discourse on ABN Radio.